Hello.
Good evening.
Welcome to Tuesday's Testimony Talking Tea.
Yes, welcome.
We are super excited to have you all joining us on tonight. We haven't been in this space in quite some time, so we are excited to even be back.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
On live on tonight.
Yep,
talking about something that is so important to us.
Yes, very important, very near and dear.
Absolutely. So we are excited to have you all join us on tonight. We know that there are so many things happening right now as we speak. You have voting going on. You have Night Out Against Crime happening right now. We just left from up that way. And so we have so many things going on. So if you are even watching the replay right now, thank you for joining us as well. Like, tag, and share. Let somebody know that we are on. Hey, Faith, we love you more. Because we are talking about something very important today. As most of you all know, this is Fire Safety Week. And so we just want to talk a little bit about how important fire safety is.
Yeah. And you know what? In all actual reality, I wish that we didn't have to have this conversation.
I wish
that we didn't have to. However, the reality of it is very important.
It is very
it is extremely important.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So for those who don't know, we do Testimony Tuesday on Tuesdays just to share the goodness of the Lord, what God is doing. And, you know, a lot of times, and I say it every time I come on, we look at the God of the Bible and we think that he only operated in Bible times. However, he is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore.
He is.
And because he is, those same miracles that he worked back then, he's still a miracle working God on today.
Absolutely.
And so we are so grateful. And so we want to share the testimonies of what God is doing. And as we sit here on today, and even though we are talking about fire safety on today, we are just true. We are a testament of God being a keeper, a way maker, a healer, strength, all of the things.
True.
We are examples of that because God did it for us. And I often say, if he did it for us, he's no respecter person. He'll do it for you too. Absolutely. With that being said, we know that there are some families who are grieving. We do know that we had a student who has transitioned this week. And so we lift that family up in prayer.
Yes.
I hate it when another parent has to join. It's the worst club, I think,
it is.
You know, but just to have to deal with this journey called grief, it is inevitable. But we pray for the family. We pray for everyone connected to the family, the students at the school who have to now deal with a friend that is not there anymore.
Just a new normal for so many people.
It's a new normal for so many people. And so we want to keep those families lifted in prayer. There are also some other families who have lost family members. Miss Mary lost her baby. So that's another one. And we lift her and his siblings up in prayer as well. Veronica and all of the siblings, we lift them up in prayer as well, because he was an older baby, but he was still her baby. And so now she has to navigate that as well. So we lift her up in prayer and the entire family as well. And there are some.
It's a pain like no other.
It is a pain like no other. You know, the Hargrove family is still, you know, dealing with the loss of their dad, and then the Little John family. And there are so many others. I don't even want to continue to call out names, but we want to just continue to keep people lifted up who are having to navigate a new normal and navigate through grief. And so we want to continue to lift these families up in prayer as well. But today we wanted to talk about fire safety. This is Fire Safety Week. And what better time to share, information about fire safety and just being safe. I do know that the fire department is having an event on the 9th, which is coming up this week. They have an event right here at the fire department on Dabney Drive. And so we invite you all to come on out. And I know they're doing something with the lithium batteries. And so we want to make sure we're there to get understanding. But we want to talk a little bit about what a Breas Chase Foundation offers, why we even exist. And as most of you all know, on November the 9th, 2009, we had a house fire ourselves. And in that house fire, it was absolutely devastating because we lost 2 children. They transitioned to be with the Lord at that moment. And we did not want this to happen to anybody else. And so because of that, we started the Breas Chase Foundation, and we now help families with smoke detectors. If you don't have a smoke detector in your home, if you hear a little chirping sound in your home and the battery, that probably means the battery is going out. And so we're here to help you. If you don't have a smoke detector, if you test it and you push that little button and it doesn't beep, we can help you. We're here. We have batteries. We also have smoke detectors, and we will put them in your homes free of charge. And so if you are in need of one, please reach out to us and let us know, because we are here to help in those areas as well. Also, from our own grief. And so the foundation has 3 pillars, and one of the pillars is the preventive end. And that's what we talk about when we talk about smoke detectors and batteries and even exit plans, making sure you have an exit plan to get out of your home. That is one thing that, you don't even think about. But if a fire happens, have you told your family where to meet, how to get out of the house safe and quickly? And so that is a conversation that you should have with your family so that your children will know what to do. Making sure they're not running to the smoke, but coming away. And so just making sure for every room, they have a place of exit from that room that they're able to get out safely.
And the gathering spot outside.
Absolutely. And that's so important. It could be the mailbox, or it could be a stop sign at the end of the road. Just making sure you have a safe gathering place away from the fire.
Yes.
Being able to account for everyone, making sure everyone is out of the home. These are very important things that you really just don't even think about.
Right.
But the exit plan is so important. And so that's on the preventive end. And then the rebuilding end, if you've had a fire, then we are here for you as well. We are able to provide clothing and furniture as you rebuild. And so we are, people are donating all of the time to the foundation. So we're able to do that. We're able to provide furniture and clothing free of charge, shoes, household items. We're able to do that. And so,
yeah, and it may seem kind of, like a small gesture when you're listening to it. However, if you ever find yourself in that place,
absolutely,
where you are in need of items, it can be really, really hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can remember waking up. We only got probably a little bit of sleep, even if we did, just the dozing off. But I can remember getting up and thinking, oh, I want to take a shower. And in that moment, I thought, I don't have any clothes. I have nothing.
Yes.
I have nothing but what we had on. We had nothing else to change into, none of that. And I remember telling my sister, I need you to go to Walmart and get us underwear and socks and sweatpants and a t-shirt, because we had nothing to put on. And thankfully, family and friends moved in really quick. And by the time she got back, people were bringing things in for us, and I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah.
However, it's a hard moment.
Right.
It was just a hard moment to think, like, where do I go from here? We have nothing, so you're already dealing with one end of it that's
Yes.
just absolutely overwhelming. And then it hit me, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we don't have anything. So
Yeah, which is why we're doing what we do to alleviate
Absolutely.
anybody having to deal with that, having
Absolutely.
to worry about, where do I get this or where do I get that? So yeah, everything that we needed, what we try to do now at this point is make sure that we're able to supply it
absolutely,
as much as we possibly can.
as much as we can.
Mhm.
And it comes from donations. So we thank you all
Yes.
who have donated to the foundation,
So
who
much.
have given. We have been able to furnish homes. I mean, bedrooms, kitchens, children's bedrooms, bathrooms.
Yes.
We've been able to furnish all of that for families because of your generous donations. And so we tell you thank you for that. Also, so that's the rebuilding pillar. And then our final pillar is the counseling pillar. And so that is for families. We started off in 2010 doing our support group for parents who had lost children. And that was so important for us because June and I were able to lean on one another, but there is just no guidebook to grief. And so nobody to tell us, is this thought right? Is this thought wrong? Am I here too long? What should I be doing in this
it's
moment?
okay to feel this way. You're not
Right.
crazy if you're thinking this. And
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so when we were able to bounce things off one another, but bringing parents together who were experiencing loss,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter how you lost your child. Loss is loss.
Yes.
And so bringing parents together to talk about the grief journey was just so helping. It just helped us so much.
Yeah.
It helped us so much. And it helped other families as well, because once we were there and we had families who had lost years ago, and we were able to ask questions and share different thoughts, it was just absolutely amazing to hear that, no, I'm not crazy because I'm feeling this way. No, I'm not crazy because I want my babies at this very moment and I want to scream.
Yes.
None of that was just, far-fetched. And so we were just grateful. We were just grateful. And so we still do it to this day.
And we're still grateful to that.
And we're still grateful to this day, because even though we're coming up on year 16, it's still a journey. And there is no time limit to grief.
Yeah.
And so it is such a journey. And so we're still navigating the journey stronger. We're stronger now. And that's all God, because when we're weak, He's made strong, And so we are able to lean and depend on Him. Thank you, Sharon. We love you.
Yes, we love you.
I'm gonna have to call you
Miss
soon.
Lorraine.
Yes, I'm gonna have to call you soon, Sharon. But it is true. It is true. And so support group has just been a lifeline, and it has been wonderful. And so from support group, I decided this is my thing. I love it. I love the group therapy.
Mhm.
I love it. And so it pushed me to go back to school and to become a licensed therapist. And so beyond group therapy, I'm able to now do individual therapy, which is wonderful as well. And I love it so much. And so any way that we are able to help people, that's what we do. That's what we do. And also we have launched our children's counseling, because as we are navigating grief, our children deal with grief as well.
Mm-hmm.
And, having a safe space for them to come and express themselves and share what they're feeling is so important. So it's a part of our rebuilding, our counseling piece. And so we offer that monthly as well, free of charge. They can come here And we have licensed therapists here. I'm not the only one. We have licensed therapists here on site to assist with the babies who are dealing with grief. And that age goes up to 19 years old. And they're able to come free of charge. And so it's just been a blessing.
Yeah, it helps too.
It helps. It
Yeah,
does. It really
it helps.
does. And so we encourage you, if you know anyone, for the month of November and December, we open support group up to anyone. If you are grieving, if you find yourself in this grief journey, in November, well, we haven't had our October session yet. And so our October session is going to be on October the 20th at 6 o'clock here at the foundation. And then November the 17th, we're here at the foundation at 6 o'clock as well. And December the 15th, we're here at the foundation. So those are our upcoming dates, and anyone is able to come, and we're going to navigate this journey together. We're here to just develop coping skills to help you to make it through the holidays, because I find that the holidays are the hardest moments. And so we want to help you navigate through that. So that's what we do, and that's why we're here. So
Yeah, and a huge part of that is in the sharing. As you open up, and as we talk about our own personal situation, or we talk about it, then we're able to not so much as compare feelings or emotions, but we can see or to help understand where each of us were, have been, or even is at this point.
all right,
And then
yeah.
we're able to talk together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It just makes a difference. You would not believe how talking about it is just, talk therapy is my thing. Hey, Miss Geneva, we love you. Thank you, Connie. So, any of our services, you are able to come and get whatever you need. And we started off the rebuilding portion where people are able to get clothes and furniture here. We started that off for fire victims, but now it's open to anyone who has had a catastrophic event to happen in their lives, and they're in need. You're able to come here and to get what you need. So we are here for you.
Yep.
We are here for you.
Absolutely, and we're happy to be so.
Yes. Yes. So that's it. Fire safety. It is so important. We didn't know what was going to happen to us. Nobody in a million years could have told me that we would have a fire and then it would turn out the way ours did. You just don't think about it. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
And so we want you to be prepared. And so if you need help navigating this, please see me at any time. See my husband. He was just yesterday putting a smoke detector in someone's home just yesterday. And so again, we say it's free of charge. So make sure, check your batteries.
Yes, check your batteries. I know now they have the smoke detectors that have the 10-year lifespan. So those are the ones that the batteries, you don't change those batteries. So I guess they're supposed to last for like 10 years, but still it's very important to make it a habit to check those. There's a test button on those, and when you touch that button, you're supposed to get a response from that. And then once it starts responding, you can touch the button again and it will turn it off. So, but if you have one that has batteries in it, a rule of thumb that we learned was like every year when the time goes back, you can get on that schedule. As the time goes back, you can go ahead on and change your batteries in your smoke detectors. You can clean out your dryer vents. Change the filters in your heating and cooling unit at home. There's so many things that we can do as part of the preventive measure to prevent things like that from happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, things that I've never really thought about, and I didn't learn these steps up until I needed to know them.
Absolutely. All right. So, hey, Tammy, thank you for joining us. We want to tell you some events that are coming up. The city of Henderson, as I said before, they are doing a session with the lithium batteries in your home. and it's October the 9th from 5 to 8, excuse me, at the Central Fire Station. So you are able to come. Again, that's October the 9th from 5 to 8.
Yeah, you can learn a lot of stuff by going to those events.
Absolutely.
Things that will lead and things that we have in our very own home. You know, sometimes in every room in our house, but we don't understand the possibilities of what we have in there. So to attend these sessions are very, very informative, and it's very important.
Yep. Let me step away. Some coffee.
Yeah. So it's very important to be able to learn about these things. When you talk about lithium ion batteries, you hear, things about situations with cell phones. A lot of people, they have their cell phones and they plugged up. We all do it. We all guilty of it. We at home, we sleep, our phones are charging. Well, there's something to be said about that. So that's why it's important to attend when the fire department have these sessions, to show up so you can see the dangers in what we rely on every day.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Hey, Tammy.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us. Miss Lorraine is asking where you can find the 10-year ones. We have them, Miss Lorraine.
Yeah, we have some. And, also they have them at Lowe's.
But we have some that are free.
We do.
So if you would like one, or, you're in need, just let us know, because we do have them. Yep. And so that's that event on October the 9th. We also have our annual cheer competition that is coming up. And our cheer competition is coming up on November the 15th.
Yes, you don't want to miss it.
To mark your calendars.
Yes.
This is our largest fundraiser throughout the year next to the gala. Our gala is going to be next year. And so this year we have our cheer competition, November the 15th. We have some great teams that are coming, and we are super excited about it. Last year was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Last year was...
Actually, all of them has been amazing.
Yes, every one of them. It's true.
But it seems it just gets better and better every time.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Last year was super special because it fell on November the 9th, which is the day we had our fire.
Yes.
And the two dance teams that did the special tribute to Abria and Chase, it was just absolutely beautiful. Roland Chapel and I Believe God did a tribute, and it was just absolutely beautiful. So we encourage you to come.
And if you say that you're busy on that day and you can't make it, do somebody else a favor. Pay for somebody else's admission.
Absolutely.
You're supporting the Abria Chase Foundation. So if you can't make it, do somebody else a favor and bless somebody else.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that is November the 15th. Mm-hmm. It's a Saturday. And so we want you to be in the house. We're super excited. We have some great vendors with some amazing food that are going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
We're excited about that as well.
Some good desserts.
Very good desserts.
Yes. I can hardly as if I need it.
Me as well. But anyway, we want you to join us. So spread the word. Yeah. We may have
vendor booths were filling up pretty fast, so I'm not quite sure.
We may have 2 booths left, 2 vendor booths left, and so they are $75 a piece. And so if you are wanting to be a vendor, please inbox me and let me know. If you need any of our services, we are here. The foundation phone number is 252-430-9913. Again, that's 252-430-9913. And so we do have Giving Tuesday coming up. So, some people may ask, how can you support our efforts? And so both of those events, you can come, you can give on Giving Tuesday, make the Abria Chase Foundation your organization that you want to donate to. It is a tax write-off. We are a 501c3 organization. And so, yes, that's it. Thank you all so much for joining. I believe voting, if you have not voted, please
You got
Get out
29
and
more
vote.
minutes. You got
Yes.
29 more minutes.
Yes. And so there is no excuse because June's mom broke her foot, could hardly walk, and we got her out there to vote. So you
Yep.
should vote too.
Yep. We pulled up and said, come on, let's go vote.
Yes. All right. So, guys, thank you all so much for joining. If you need our services, please reach out to us.
Yeah.
We are here. Look for November the 9th, Vance Granville Community College for our November the 15th.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, November the 15th, Vance Granville Community College. Doors open at 4:30, so you want to get there early. And so thank you so much for joining us. That's
Yes.
it for tonight. Check your smoke detectors. If you need one, contact us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good night.